Sims 4 is apparently getting an update today, but before that happens, how about we check out week 2 of the brand new event? I'm not gonna lie, I've already forgotten what it is called. There is too much happening right now in the world of The Sims. I like to refer to it as the touch grass event. Let's be real, that's pretty much what the team told us to do. Nature's calling, that's what it's called. Honestly, I should have remembered what it was called basically by saying I can't remember what it's called because calling is in the name. Ooh, I'm 30 minutes early. I thought it was 4 p.m. UK time, but it's 5 p.m. UK time when this event refreshes. Now it's actually started. So we are getting the new woodworking recipe today. We are getting the reclaimed wooden dining chair, which I have been wanting like an update, a refresh, whatever you want to call it, to the woodworking table for a very long time. Yes, I would have preferred objects that we didn't already have because we do already have the option for a dining table and a chair and a toilet. Obviously, these ones look different, but I've always said I would love to be able to decorate a home with just woodworking, the dumpster, the furniture crafter machine, I forgot what it's called, but from Eco Lifestyle, the fabricating machine. I would love to be able to make a house out there. But even just on the woodworking table, having like things that you can pass down like through generation to generation, rocking horses, kids' toys, toy boxes, marriage arches, so that you could actually like have memories built around those things that you've made. Baby cribs, infant cribs, whatever it may be. I always wanted kind of those like heirloom type stuff that you could make. Then we get 100 satisfaction rewards. These, which very much are given Enchanted by Nature, obviously, but they are some swimwear. We have some shorts and a swimming costume. Then we got Handiness Volume 2, Foraged Feast, 5-second rule need not apply, vegetarian safe and lactose free. That is a new food recipe, instant fun, the Touchgrass Weekly Issue 2, all available in week 2, and we have 2 quests. Okay, this one is locked until you've done this one. Enigma of the Cove. As nature's enigma deepens, the wind seems to guide you towards revelations waiting beneath the stars. I'm assuming we're gonna have to probably stargaze once again, but let's hop into the game. Nope. That is not the family that I met. What is going on with me right now? Today is not my day to be recording. I'm gonna blame it on the hot weather. I thought this was broken. I thought we weren't gonna get the pop-up. The whispers on the wind draw you to a hidden cove where a peculiar tree stands, its branches dancing in the breeze. Could the secrets you seek be rooted here? Have a sim spend time outdoors. Again, I think that's just gonna be like an hour. Travel to Foundry Cove and buy a telescope on a home lot. So we're actually going to travel to Foundry Cove right now. I want to see if it will pop back up after we've traveled because I didn't really pay attention to that. Where the hell is Foundry Cove? I'm assuming it has to be base game. Okay, so that's nice. They're actually pointing you in the direction of Sylvan Glade, which I did think it was going to. We're gonna go to Daisy Hovel. I wish that there was like a park here, like on this empty lot. I wish maybe they didn't have like all 3 starters. I guess I could always like knock one down and do like a forever save and like actually put in the custom lots that I want to put in. I like how I'm doing this all at like 11:30 p.m. at night. I never really look at it in the dark. I think this has always maybe been what it looks like. It just obviously in the dark. It doesn't pop up, but it does have a shining light around it. But that is because we actually completed one of them. So I will say this is much less annoying than the like banner running across. I still wish that in the options menu you could go into game options, and I'm trying to remember where it was. Under gameplay, they have hide challenge UI. This is obviously used for the old challenges that we used to have. such as the plant sim challenge and stuff like that. So I wish that you could turn this off and it would turn off that UI so that you actually didn't have to see the timed events. I wish they coded this for the timed events. Hides the challenge UI for the currently active challenge only. May only be changed whilst the challenge is active. You may continue to participate in a challenge even with the UI hidden. I didn't really take part in the old events. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really have much interest in them. I did take part in the plant sim one, but I didn't take part in the like Millie Bobby Brown like posters, and I kind of wish that I had, because obviously we've never really had them back or had that event back. But let's open this up again, dig up some rocks and buy a telescope on a home lot. Oh god, you're wanting me to try and like search around and find rocks at this time of night? I can't see a thing minus fireflies. Ooh, we got a crystal over here. I think we only need one of these. View the mysterious tree. Something about that tree is different. Select the mysterious tree and choose view. Obviously, that is this tree over here in between these two houses. This is obviously the way into Sylvan Glade, as we all know. So let's definitely view that. Optional, adopt a dog. Need a new best friend? Open the phone, go to the home section, then choose call adoption agency. Why not? To hell with it. Let's have man's best friend. The game is telling me that I both need to touch grass and I need to get some friends. We don't really have a lot to work on our hygiene with. We could go swimming in an open bit of water and that would get up our hygiene like the smallest amount. I'm gonna wait until that's really, really bad and then use our instant hygiene. Pillow fight? Oh my word, you do need to adopt a dog. Why can we attend grief counseling? Who the heck has died? Where is call adoption agency? The internet? Oh, I'm off the grid. Hold on. No, I want to adopt a dog. I just think the mobile phone not working off the grid is absolutely ridiculous. Not the dog called Dog. Why do I want him? I was kind of thinking of Cole at first, or maybe also Hazley, because Hazley kind of looks like she belongs in Henford on Bagley, but I have to go for Dog. I'm sorry, there is no other choice. There's Dog. Oh, and they're a puppy. We are going to go give a cautious introduction with them just being a little puppy. We became acquaintances. Oh, talk to and pet and give a big treat. The treat's gonna be bigger than Dog. I forgot how small the puppies are in this game. Bye, Brandy. Thanks for giving me my dog. Let's go back to being off the grid. Take Dog for a walk or ask them to go potty. Ooh, and we can do that with a puppy. I was a little bit scared that we weren't going to be. No, I don't want your free money. The only money I want in this is the money that I earn through the challenge. Now we need to buy ourselves a telescope. Luckily, I think the werewolves one is cheaper. Oh no, oh my god, it's actually not. The base game one is way cheaper, 750 simoleons. We're just gonna go for this green one. Use the telescope to look for signs. Maybe the answer is in the stars. Select a telescope and choose look for signs. Imagine if we get star signs. Imagine. It's not gonna happen, but oh my god, a girl can dream. I would absolutely love it if we got star signs. Enigma of the Grove complete. The tree holds its own mysteries, but Foundry Cove is not the final destination. Though the ground's rumbles warn of hidden dangers, the whispers urge you onward, encouraging you to trust in the wind. Secrets await to be unraveled on the wind's true path. A deep rumbling voice seems to rise from the earth itself. Tread carefully, for some secrets are deeply buried for a reason. The path ahead may lead to unforeseen consequences. Heed the warnings of the land. And we have the comfort of nature as stage 2 of this week. The whispers dance around you, promising comfort and serenity in nature's embrace. As the wind guides on, it hints at the harmony found in creating and connecting with the world around you. Embrace the elements and let the soothing call of the wild lead you to unexpected tranquility. Continue this quest. We're pretty feckin' stinky. Let's go to our UI, see what we unlocked from that first part. So we got the new recipe for the chair, and we also got the 100 satisfaction points. Buy a hot tub? You really don't want me out here doing a rags to riches, do you? Seriously? Craft 2 reclaimed wood dining chairs and complete 1 level of any nature aspiration. Luckily, we do already have one. Collect 10 collectibles. Right, let's craft that furniture first. Let's go for the 2 reclaimed wood dining chairs. It's just like all the same like animations. So, you know, you have the big old knife, you have the saw, you're just hacking away. Oh, what's up, little guy? We are not gonna lecture about barking. We have like no neighbors around us. It's only gonna be annoying if they bark to wake us up. Up for adoption. I adopted you, broski. You are mine. I'm assuming that went actually into our household inventory. So let's grab that out. But now we'll put it over near the telescope, just as like maybe if she is looking for signs, star signs or aliens or whatever it may be. It has been confirmed that we're getting a plant sim update in Enchanted by Nature. Unfortunately, that's not coming to base game. It seems to just be in the pack, which I hate when they do that. When they take a base game feature and then they make it better in a pack. Like, why not just make it better in the base game, you know? But I imagine that they're gonna have some functionality with like fairies, or like maybe some of the stuff that fairies can do, plant sims can also do. There was a whole long list of the update over on the Sims Discord. So they have some new powers to them. We are handing us a level 5, but then I was like, ooh, aliens? But I don't think it is. I don't think aliens are going to be getting an update anytime soon. We definitely need to go relieve our bladder. There we go. Optional, buy a tent. Nope, I'm not getting into the Grim Reaper career. We've also earned enough points, so let's check that out real quickly. Ooh, we got enough for the swimwear, so let's grab that. I don't know how much tents are, but I guess if we get a tent, then we can technically get rid of our sleeping bag. It's only 420 simoleons. We get 176 back from this. We only need one of the small tents. We don't need anything. Actually, I kind of want to get this one. Optional is sleep in a tent. Enjoy a night under the stars. Select a tent and choose sleep. Shoot, I forgot. We need to buy a hot tub. We only have 1,986 simoleons to our name. Can we even get a hot tub for that? The cheapest one is 1,500 simoleons. Pringo's heater hot tub. I'm so annoyed that I have to waste simoleons on a hot tub. They're so annoying for that, actually. We're gonna put it over by our toilet. I wonder if hot tubs actually get up your hygiene. I have never ever thought about that. Soak in a hot tub using the Flowing Fronds swimwear. She's gonna grab some cereal first. I guess then I already have to hop into Create a Sim. So let's modify in CAS and throw that bad boy on. You're all gonna get to see it before I do my roundup of rewards at the end of this video. To be fair, that's quite good because we just have like basic swimwear right now. There we go. This is the new one. I actually really like this. I think it's super cute. I like the like little crossover. It's gonna give you absolutely awful tan lines if you own island living, but I love the colors of it. I think this is cute. It's definitely not for everyone, don't get me wrong. Like the leaf, like nature inspired. I like the cutouts as well. I think those are super cute. I love her in the green. Let's stick with it. We also, if we get rid of the feminine, I can show you the masculine ones that got unlocked as well. Obviously, this is going to be on a feminine frame. They kind of have the look of like bike shorts. Like they have the fit of bike shorts. They're a very, very tight trunk, which I definitely don't feel like we have too much of in the game. Doesn't look awful on a feminine frame. The crotch gets a little funky, but it doesn't have like the weird ass. I guess it does have a little bit of like concaving, but you can't really see it. Power doesn't work off the grid. Okay, we can no longer be off the grid. I'm so sorry, but we can't do it. Like I need to get this done. I don't want to like waste money on the stuff that it would cost to get this working. Like all the stuff from Eco Lifestyle. We got the handiness of volume 2. Ooh, it actually does get up our hygiene. It's very, very slow, but it does get it up a little bit. Look at how big the ball is against this little puppy. Oh, I love him, Your Honor. He's so cute. I figured we could try and catch some fish as our collectibles. So we are getting some new fish. We got a tuna, we got a trout. There we go. And the salmon. The comfort of nature. The outdoors offers a soothing embrace, drawing your sim closer to nature's secrets. The journey is far from over. Event points as our reward. Continue to immerse yourself in the natural world, crafting and connecting with the elements. And that also means that we can sell those. Let's go to the event UI. We got our last rewards. So we got the new food recipe. Obviously, I can't use that right now because we do not have an oven, so therefore, or a fridge. So we can't really make that. Even though it is called the Forage Feast, it's not like you can just make it outside, I'm fairly sure. We got the Instant Fun and also the Touchgrass Weekly issue number 2, which, speaking of the Touchgrass Weeklies, sure, you can like fishing. We can actually go and view these, and they kind of give you a little notification the way that the milk cartons did in the last event. Big thank you to everyone who pointed that out in the comments of the last part. Mount Komorebi is known around the world for its excellent skiing and rejuvenating hot springs, but there are many natural wonders beyond the slopes of Yukimatsu. And then in number 2, if we read that, so as you can see, this kind of has like the mountains on it. The spectacular vistas of Granite Falls will truly take your breath away. Just be sure to save some oxygen in case you need to flee from one of the area's numerous bears. Don't worry, you literally never ever need to flee from those things. I'm gonna sell some of our stuff in our inventory because, oh my goodness gracious me, do we need some funds. I am actually gonna keep the fruitcake, and then I'm gonna try and sell these. I'm gonna keep the instant fun. We still haven't actually used our instant hygiene, and we do have a second version of that, so I'm also going to sell it. I think we're past the handiness volume 1, so I'm also gonna get rid of that. We have 861 simoleons to our name. That is until next week, where they want me to buy a bunch of other stuff. But let's fill that bowl. This is also what the new chair looks like. I'll actually hop into build mode real quickly. I feel like usually on the crafted items, you can't really change the way that these look, but you can on this one. So there are a number of like swatches available. I do wish, again, with like a refresh to the woodworking table, I wish that you could apply different wood finishes, and I wish that you could also like paint them. So I wish you could kind of choose these kind of like you can in pottery, but I guess for the pottery, you choose the color when you actually glaze it, so it's not actually done on the pottery wheel, but I personally would love if that was an option. You can kind of have the one that matches the little like workstation that we got, so we are actually gonna do that. I'm actually gonna place one over here, like a little break seat from when she's done too much of her handiness work. Yeah, they go like perfectly together. So it's nice that they've kind of carried that over, but with the little paint can, it would be cool if you could varnish it or like choose the color of your paint that you wanted over just having to do that in build and buy mode once you've actually made it. If this isn't available from cooking level 1, I'm gonna be really mad about it because it hasn't told me to get up my cooking. It's not available. Ooh, it's available at 2. You can make this with any mushroom. And we're actually, yeah, we're just going to do a single serving. It's going to go to waste if we do anything else. Probably not actually going to need an oven for this. It's probably, oh, no, you do. I kind of wish that I wonder if you could make this on a barbecue, but there we go. It's got a big old mushroom on it. It also looks like it's got maybe some blackberries and raspberries. Let's eat that and see if it gives us any particular moodlet. And then I will also try and check to see whether it is available on the barbecue. I fear it should be. It actually doesn't give you any moodlet whatsoever. I thought maybe it would make you like find better harvestables or something like that, or maybe give you like a good amount of energy, kind of like a forage thing in Stardew Valley. Doesn't look like you can make it, which is unfortunate because I kind of like imagine that they wanted to go like a rags to riches route with this, so a little bit sad that you can't actually make it on an outdoor stove or a barbecue. Is what those are called. 20856, just so you can all see, I am not a cheater. And there we have it. There is week 2 of the Nature's Calling event. I do think this is just going to lead you basically into Sylvan Glade by the end of this. And then obviously, if you do pick up Enchanted by Nature, we have seen Mother Nature. It's kind of like encouraging you to go talk to her. I imagine hers is like the voice that you hear. Maybe it could be Spruce Almighty, but I imagine it's something to do with Mother Nature. So I think maybe in the next 2 we could at some point actually head into Sylvan Glade. I still think the Grim Reaper one was the best. That was just a bit more tangible. Like you could actually do stuff in your game that you felt had an effect like through your gameplay. Whereas I feel like the events since that have just been, hey, here's a bunch of words, like you hear about these things happening to your Sims, but it doesn't actually happen. Like even when it was like the ground rumbles, like we have an animation for an earthquake. Why not add that in? Like why not have our Sims look panic? Instead, we have to read about all this stuff instead of experiencing all of this stuff. And that is where my biggest issue with these events lie. But thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope this video was helpful if you were looking for what to do during week 2 of Nature's Calling. And I will, of course, speak to you all next week for week 3.